I am in and out of homes every single day, and I'm starting to see some really subtle shifts in how people are designing and decorating their spaces. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. These aren't dramatic trend changes, they're subtle, quiet shifts that are making homes feel warmer and more livable. Hi, I'm Elyse Moore, and I help families in Plainfield, Oswego, and the surrounding areas make great decisions about real estate. First, I'm starting to see warmer, softer color palettes. We're starting to move away from the grays and whites and into more taupes, soft whites, creams, just things that are a little bit gentler, a little bit warmer, a little bit more cozy. Homes are starting to feel a little less perfect and a little bit more warm, friendly, and inviting. Lived in is starting to be favored over styled. And what I mean by that is we're starting to see more of the decor, more of the knickknacks, more of the little items be personal items. So instead of it being a book that you specifically bought from the bookstore to put on your coffee table, it's albums from family trips. We're starting to see this really subtle shift from showroom ready properties into more authentic, homey spaces. I'm also starting to see more curves. So for years, everything was square, everything was blocks. I'm starting to see a little bit of archways. We're seeing a little bit of curvature to the walls. I'm seeing more people favor furniture that has a little bit of movement as opposed to everything being so blocky and boxed in. We're seeing more color, but it is muted and intentional. Instead of it being these huge bursts of color, it's softer, richer colors that are put into the woodwork or into the details of the property. Everything reads warm, luxurious, cozy. I'm also starting to see more defined spaces, a little bit less of the everything open concept and a little bit more of the cozy nooks and dedicated spaces. Seeing more natural materials as well, less synthetics and more linens, more wood, more stone, more earthy type feelings within the properties. The details are starting to feel a little bit more custom, so quality trim work is making a comeback. I'm seeing more millwork, more details, more of those small subtle things that really amplify a space quietly. And finally, mood over perfection. So I'm seeing the properties really be designed around how they're lived in, around how the specific owner wants to feel within their property, as opposed to how it looks from the outside looking in. What's interesting is that these shifts aren't just aesthetic. I'm starting to see that they're changing the way that buyers feel within their property. Warm, inviting properties are really pulling at the heartstrings and really making the buyers more interested in pursuing that for some of those untangible reasons. If you're thinking of making updates before selling or just want your home to feel a little bit more refreshed, I'm always happy to make suggestions or connect you with a professional that I know and trust. Our information is in the link below. Don't hesitate to reach out.